get you this morning?
A fight. Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. We have Sally, the upside down picker. We have Todd,
What's up?
the silver hair stacker. And we got Kathy with Why Not's Hidden Treasures.
Good morning. Good morning.
How's everybody doing? I need to go find the
Slow.
chat.
I'm slow.
Doing.
Yeah, I'm kind of slow this morning too.
Oh yeah, no.
It asked me if I wanted to set a reminder for this morning's show.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, now it's live. Now it's live.
Now you're good.
that's weird. Yeah, yesterday was really weird because it was just it would
Okay.
keep the whole show. It kept kicking me out.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know it was kicking me out. That's the thing. Is I was still talking, and I'd come back and still be talking, and I didn't even know I was gone.
Oh my god.
Had a good conversation with yourself,
I
basically.
guess so. Guess so.
As long as you just start answering yourself.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Hank.
We
Good morning.
definitely had some dead air time yesterday.
Well, we usually do on the challenge because everybody's like
Busy
trying to get some work done. Todd won.
Oh
What?
no!
What?
It was because I came in, Todd. Right? I came and gave you good luck.
Yep.
That's what I get for not coming in.
Yep.
That's what I
Todd
get.
won it.
Oh,
But he
Lord.
didn't win it until it was fairly late, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah, it was
maybe
less than an hour to go, and I got cha-ching, and I go, look at, yeah,
He put his
Oh,
little
God.
shorts on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Another week of bragging.
Yep.
I know, right?
Yep. That's
I'm
okay.
out.
I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Chicken dinner.
What did you sell?
Some blank
DVD.
Blu-ray discs.
Oh wow.
Blank Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Blank Blu-ray. Blank, that's hard to say. Blah, 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 blah.
Blank Blu-ray.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes. That they went bleedy a blail.
Wow.
See what happens when he wins on a Sunday? We're all
I
in
know.
trouble.
Yeah,
I
we're
know.
all in trouble.
Yep.
Don't forget it. Go ahead and stay in
Bazinga.
bed.
Yep. Bazinga.
Oh.
Yeah, it was but it was a good challenge. We had a lot of fun and we got a lot of work done and
sorry there was so much dead air time because without Sally there and Nikki and Tara and everybody to keep the convo going, it was
dead.
It was It
was dead because it was just me and Todd.
Oh, how?
Yeah. I came in for a minute.
Yeah,
a match made in heaven.
Yep.
Valerie and me. Yep.
Cindy was asking when's the next challenge. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Because Mother's Day is this week, right?
Right. And I can't really do it on. Well, I guess I could.
Could you do it on Wednesday?
Yeah, you
Well, I could do one on Wednesday. Well, no, because no. I don't know if I'm going to that thrift store or not Wednesday. And I can't really do it on Saturday. I don't really want to do it on Saturday because it's Sally's birthday.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm working.
Well, I don't know. We'll figure something out.
We'll figure it. It'll get.
What days are you off this week, Sally?
Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday. Okay.
That's it? And then Wednesday, I only have to do donuts, but I have to go at 8.
Okay.
because I'm training somebody. So,
Okay.
So if we could do it Wednesday, are you going to a bag sale or something?
Well, it's the sale that starts at 11.
Mm-hmm.
The sale starts at 11.
Well, you could just set it and then come back.
Come back. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I could do Wednesday.
Okay.
I can do any day, really. It don't matter.
Okay.
And what time do you usually go?
Well, I usually leave here because I like to be like in line and everything. I usually leave here about 10-ish.
Okay.
So,
Well, why don't we start it early? Why don't we start it at 9?
We can start it at 9. My time or your time?
Your time.
Okay, 9 o'clock my time.
And then so that way everybody can get their money in and all that good stuff. And then like if something happens and somebody needs to get in or whatever and you're not here, they could just send their money and then you could fix it whenever they get here.
Okay.
Or whenever you get back.
Okay. Because usually I'm not there that long. Usually I'm there like, maybe an hour or so. So I should be back.
Yeah.
Say the latest probably 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I still don't know for sure that I'm going because I have the bag sale tomorrow. So there won't be a show tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, we
we'll
could
just do it on my channel.
Huh?
Do it on my channel.
Yeah, we'll do it on Sally's channel. We're tired of Valerie's channel.
Well, you're already tired of me?
Wow. Not you personally.
That makes me feel so good. I feel so wanted.
Yeah.
You are wanted.
You are wanted.
Yeah, but we did miss Sally yesterday, and why
Well,
not?
thank you for saying so, Todd. I was just exhausted, and I planned on coming in for at least an hour, but I didn't make it because I was like dead in the water. So
it's okay.
Needed sleep.
I wasn't awake for very long yesterday.
You were tired. I mean,
yeah,
that is allowed when you have another full-time job.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
you work for a living. I don't. So you get out there and get your
there's
rest.
a lot of people, Todd, that are watching right now that would kick your ass for saying that because they hear that all the time. Well, you don't work.
3 years of teaching school. I don't feel sorry for anybody.
Well,
nobody fish. Yeah, you punks. Don't be saying I'm a lazy punk. I did my thing.
There's somebody else that has another job where I work, and she comes in, and I sighed real big, and she's like, "Oh, don't even tell me," and I'm like, "No, you don't even tell me." Come on now, like you think I get off here and actually go home and go to sleep? No,
I hang out with a bunch of crazy people.
I do not, like that just doesn't happen. I was on freaking Poshmark this morning for an hour and a half.
Yep.
And I got pretty good with my phone, sharing people's stuff in their closet, back and forth, back and forth. I can bring it up to 6 different listings in their closet, and I do.
Yeah.
That's how I do it. I share 6 listings of theirs, and then I go to the next person.
Yep.
And I just want to say thank you, Carol, for sharing my closet again. That was very sweet of you.
Yep. Very cool.
So
I got this weekend. Let's see. I had two sales on Poshmark,
Oh, nice.
4 sales on Macari
Wow.
and 5 sales on eBay.
Holy
wow.
smokes.
That's good.
So
Guess
it
what
was,
I got?
it was a good weekend.
0.
A big old fat.
Really?
Oh. I can't forget the one on eCrater that I already sold 3 weeks
Oh
ago.
my gosh. That's why I deleted them. I don't like that. I hate that when that
I
happens.
just refreshed my stuff
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah. I ain't doing that.
I was like, oh my God, that is ridiculous.
I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah.
And they really didn't give me that many sales to say, well, I need to have them on there.
Well, this is the 3rd one in 2-3 months.
Right.
And so it's
bad.
kind of about the same rate as what Bonanza used to give me.
Right. Exactly.
I was just like, oh. I mean, I did ship on Saturday, which I had 3 or 4 on Saturday. So I didn't get nothing this weekend, but it was very dreary.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's quiet. I miss that cha-ching.
Yeah.
I think mine's broken. Don't feel bad. We didn't get nothing either.
Come back to me. Come back.
On the other hand, I had a big weekend.
I'm
big.
sure you
Shaking your
did.
head. See Valerie shaking your head at me. I had 14 sales this weekend, one $200 pair of shoes.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yep.
14
Brenda.
sales. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Pretty awesome.
That is.
I'm rich.
Yeah. Those alligator shoes did you really good though. I mean, you paid $8 for them, made 200. That's
is
pretty good return there.
Yeah.
Yep.
What brand was that again? So that we can always remember.
Mezlan. 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 Mezlan.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody find some muslin shoes.
Yes, definitely. Find those
I did
now.
go dumpster diving this morning.
Good.
But I only went across the street.
Across the street.
Yeah, because they took one of the condos that's across the street. They took it apart, and I seen a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
And a flat screen TV box, and I was like, I wonder if that TV's in the box. It's probably not, but
Hey.
I had to go look for myself.
Sure.
So my boss was teasing me, saying I was crazy.
That's right.
It's like, I don't care what you say. Oh, I think I gotta do one foot at a time here.
That's funny.
I'm trying to soak my damn feet.
Oh,
they hurting.
Yeah, but it was a good weekend. I was, working the posh and just trying to get some stuff going, and I think it was on Macari. I sold 3 pairs of shoes.
Oh wow.
And the shoes were like $30 a piece. So
wow.
So I did really good there, and then just clothing, mainly just clothing.
Yeah.
So.
No, I didn't send the kids across the street this time because it was in one of those Billy dumpsters. So I was like, well, it should be there by the time I get off. So I was like, I'll just go check it when I get out.
Check it out yourself.
But it was mostly like it looked like they tore the carpet up and stuff like that, and was renovating. So how many listings do you have on Macari, Valerie?
Oh, I don't know.
OJ wants to know.
Does it tell me?
It should.
Does it tell you? I don't think it gives you like an amount.
Oh,
Let me look on my phone. It might give it to me on my phone. I have quite a few. I don't think it does.
I was trying to see too.
I believe, I think the last time that I looked, it was 85, and I know that I put on more since then. So I would say over 100 so far.
yeah, you could do.
Excuse me. Violet Lemon wants to know if you can do just jewelry on Poshmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I didn't know the answer, but I knew you guys did.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can just do jewelry if that's all you want to do. There's a lot of people that do jewelry over there.
Or just kids' clothes, or just however you want to do it, I guess.
Yeah, and you can do just a variety.
Yeah.
You can just put just your you can just do jewelry, or you can do everything.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I have a couple small hard goods on there, like cups and little flashlights and my, jewelry and stuff and clothes. I have different everything on there.
Yeah. Thank you, Hank, for all of your work and your likes and all that stuff too. I appreciate that. And Carol too.
Yeah,
Guys,
I don't know. I don't know Hank's Poshmark.
It's
what is Hank's? I don't know if I have her or not.
Holy crap! I already got 47 on there.
Do you want Hank? Do you want me to say it out loud or type it, or is that okay?
She says she's trying to go through and add us.
Okay. It does help. It does help a lot.
Yeah.
Because the way that I see it is if you're sharing somebody's stuff or if you're following somebody and then they follow you, they get all of your listings or all of your posts.
Are you Dr. Blondie? I don't think that's you.
No. Hang on, Sally.
Sally's gonna be following all kinds of people. Poshmark, gonna know them. That's okay. You'll get shares.
Hang on, I'll put it in the side.
Are you Erotica Fashions?
What? Surely not.
No, and Hank probably.
It's in the side chat.
Okay.
Let me get my stethoscope. Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Erotica fashion.
There is.
I think even Hank knows better than that.
She snapped her gloves at me.
There you
That's
go.
Funny.
Beware.
Woo!
We got some gloves snapping around here.
Ooh,
Already started early
I don't
this
like
morning.
that sound.
Oh, Lord.
Morning, Mike. Bend over and cough. Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Mike.
Morning, Mike.
Sometimes when you do something and then it just like automatically just flows out through your mouth. I mean, it's like, and you can't even catch it.
I know. Those filter don't work today.
That's too funny.
I spent my whole weekend out at a flea market with cows and pigs and chickens in bags.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I'm like, why are you carrying live chickens in bags? I'm like, who does this? I was like, y'all are crazy.
I guess
Uh-oh.
who's cha-chinging this morning?
That's
Early.
me, baby.
Woo! Oh Lord.
Oh, me.
Well, me.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was fun. It
Oh,
was
you know
kind of
what? But
fun.
I think I am on mute.
Making
Okay, I'm not.
sales on Monday morning. I like it.
Yeah, it was some interesting people out there, that's for sure, this weekend.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yes.
Did you get it? Were you able to do any shopping or?
No, not really, because we kind of set everything up, and once we start any new vendors that come in there, they kind of get swarmed. So, and we were got next to a guy that had nothing but like older tools and stuff, like those, like a big old trailer full of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we set up next to him. He ended up buying most of our stuff before we even opened, so that was good. But I never got around to
Yeah.
like go shopping yet. So we're gonna go next month. So I'll probably kind of do like a little walk around. But it was raining the first day we got there, so it was storming. But we got more traffic that day than we did the nice day. I'm like, I give up. But we ended up getting stuck, which was fun. But
Oh my gosh.
almost traded the husband for a little bitty pig.
Morning, Mike.
Little guy come by with these little bitty miniature pigs. They're about that big.
Mhm.
I was like, "Can I have one?" I said, "I'll trade him. You can have him." But they had all kind of little goats and stuff. But
Wow.
only in Mississippi, I guess. But it was fun. It was interesting to see. It's my very first flea market I've ever had to do, like for me to sell. I've been to them,
Right.
but it's a different side.
Yeah, it sure is.
But it was fun. Looking
So
next
when he
guy
came
next
by, did you say, little pig,
pig.
let me in?
So
Little pig, get me. Have you?
so was it did you do good?
Yeah, we did pretty good. I mean, we
Good.
would have done better if we didn't have to rent the truck. Once we get a truck, it'll make
Right.
it a little bit easier for us. Your expenses, of course, but we did really good as far as business and got rid of a lot of our small stuff that we got out of the storage units
Good.
and got rid of a lot of large stuff too. So yeah, but
Good.
in the end, we did really good.
Awesome.
Met a few different vendors that have been doing it for years.
Mm-hmm.
So they were excited, wanted us to come back. The guy next to us was telling us dirty jokes most of the day.
Well, there you go. That's always fun.
I was like, well, okay, good. About to
There
break
you
out
go.
the turkey.
Get some laughter in there, and the day will go by a little bit easier. And
Yeah.
you know,
I think I found muscles I didn't know I had anymore. Like, well, where'd that come from? I'm like, oh, Lord, worked out too much. But it was fun. We had a good time. But
that's good.
saw a guy with a man bun. I was like, no. And a mullet. The guy next to him had a mullet. So
Oh my gosh.
they balance each other out. I was like, Lord help me. But it was fun though.
Yeah, we kind of grew up. I mean, my dad has always sold something. He's usually selling cars.
Yeah.
He'll buy cars and then fix them up and get them sold and everything. And then he started doing the flea markets, and so we kind of grew up kind of with that in our household basically. I was pretty much already out of the house when he started doing the flea market, so it was more the Sally and then my other sister and brother. They were the ones that had to help my dad,
Yeah.
So, but
Well, Marcel grew up doing them with his dad, so it's kind of his thing. It's like that's my first time ever having to sell at them. So I was like, well, okay, let's see how this goes. And of course, we did a bet of who could sell the most the first day. I won.
good job.
I said, watch this.
That's always a good thing.
I'm going to show you how to be a salesperson.
There you go.
I was getting them off their little thing because you could rent those little golf carts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was stopping them on their golf carts, getting them off of there, coming and looking at stuff.
Good job.
So it was kind of cool, though.
That's
It was
awesome.
Bringing them in.
yeah, I got to. I mean, that was the best way to do it. So it was fun. I was like, I don't know, I'm just tired. I wish I'd done this 20 years ago. It's crazy, but it was fun though. Yeah, but
But
it was.
that's the good thing about that is you can, even if nothing else, you can make contacts. You can, you know, uh, if there's somebody that has something that, or an item that you might want. I mean, that's a good place to get. And if it's a once a year thing, a lot of them have, online businesses, websites,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. If you want to go, so I think it's a great networking area to do that,
Yeah, it
um,
really is.
to go to.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah, Mike, it was that was good to get rid of my low end items. I needed
Yeah,
to. We have a bunch of little small stuff, so yeah, it was one of the best things to do. And they do it those once a month, and it's about 70 acres or over 170 acres, something like that, that they have out there.
wow.
Yeah. So all you hear is nothing but chickens in the morning and behind us and stuff. And they had a bunch of like puppies and all kinds of stuff. They even sold guns out there. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So, Kathy, what do you think would be better, running your own garage sale or doing flea market like you did?
Uh, made in the end, I made more money in my yard sale than I did. If you think about the expenses of the flea market, I did better
Yeah.
with the yard sale. But contact wise and flow wise, I think the flea market. If I didn't have to do those types of expenses, if I had my own truck
Mm-hmm.
and had like a camper or something I could take with me, the flea market would be profitable because I'd had more traffic.
Right.
But after I take out the expenses of everything, of course, you don't make as much in the flea market as you would your own house.
Right.
So I
True.
think yard sale for me. But I'll do both. I'm game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious because um, our flea market is like 35 miles away, and I got to pack it up, take it over there, and unload it, and sell it, and then pack it up, and bring it back home. And of course, you do a lot of that with yard sales anyway. But
Yeah. It's
But
just that expense.
you have a little less traveling to do.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to spend money on gasoline or the. I
Right.
think our just to have one little picnic table area to sell in at the our flea market is like $15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, ours was like it was an hour away, so it's like 62 miles just to get there. But
Yeah.
an hour was what we used to drive to work anyway. Um, we had 2 days for $55 with covered 18 by 18. So I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, as far as that, if I had a truck, I could carry my stuff in, a little box truck, which we're looking into anyway. With
Right.
the storage units, I'm going to have to get one. But I mean, once I get that expense down, both of them will kind of work for me. Really, it's just either way, I'm going to be moving those totes and all that
Yeah.
stuff with it. So my body's just wore out either way it goes. It don't matter.
You just got to do it a few more times, and then you'll be all buffed out, and your body will be used to it, and yeah.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know. They got a lot of good food out there.
True. It's true.
Fried
They do have a
pies.
lot of food.
Hi, Bridget.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I mean, it gets hot here too. So we're about to get in the humidity season. Like a lot of us
Yeah.
saying, it's hot
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And it's just going to be how miserable do I really want to be? Do I want to be at my house miserable or do I want to be out there miserable? I'll stay home.
Mm. Yep.
I'm not pretty whenever I'm hot. I'm not very nice.
I'm not pretty when I'm hot.
Yeah. I call it a hot mess.
Oh yeah. Well, it was funny yesterday. We were moving. We took our dresser out there, and well, I moved furniture. I had no problem doing it. And we had two guys walking by. He goes, oh man, let me help you. Help talk about me pick here, that dresser for you. I looked at him. I said, honey, he didn't marry me for my good looks. He married me because I can move a couch. So I don't need no help.
That's funny.
He goes, okay, can you come home with me then? The husband just looks at me. He goes, could you quit flirting with these people out here? So I'm not doing it. I'm like, I can move something, but I mean, it's rough. It is. It's a lot of work. But
Morning, Julie.
Morning, Julie.
morning, Julie. She's
Yeah,
one that does the shirts, right?
What's that?
Julie's the one that does the shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cute.
Yep, she is.
Okay.
That's the thing about, like, we knew the we had at Porterville College, where it was like every Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday. Okay, so we knew that when you went on the asphalt, it was all the, like the Alibaba and the just all the China stuff. We knew that's where you would find. But if you went over to the dirt,
Yeah.
that was the good stuff.
Yeah.
That was the people that were actually selling their stuff from home, or the stuff that they had gotten from wherever, and so that's where you normally went, is over into the dirt, and you found a lot of good deals over there.
Yeah. They had a lot of different vendors that was, doing different stuff. Of course, the next time I do it, I want to do the setup a little bit different because we kind of tested the water really. And we just, we have a lot of stuff in totes. And we just know that a lot of people didn't want to dig a whole lot. So,
Right.
And even the guys, which was really surprising to me. I thought they would, dig for tools, but so I got to I'm going to do a different setup, and then we're going to switch it up each week because, I mean, go into a flea market, you see the same person having the same thing every time that you go, you're eventually going to stop going. So we're going to do like the tools and the small stuff one month, and the next month we're going to take music equipment and art with us and the bigger stuff to kind of help, flow that out too. So
So do you have any of that stuff listed on eBay?
I do not have any of that small stuff because that's stuff we researched before we put it even into the yard sale or flea market stuff. And some of it just really isn't, the profit's not there. I mean, I'd be paying more in fees to, send it out than I would make any money on it. So it's just better for me to do it there. But we are pulling some stuff that we had on eBay out that hadn't sold for a while. And kind of, we could probably sell it at the flea market too. It's just not going to do what we need it to do.
Morning, Karen.
Karen. But yeah, it's interesting to see the different, how everybody has their table set up and what they've done.
Yeah.
It was fun. Cocoa Beach. But now I got to get back on work on my online stuff because I didn't have no internet, very much internet out there at least.
Right.
Like, a few days behind.
Really?
Huh.
Well, you need to figure out how to do that, Mike.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I mean, as long as you don't have to pay $50 a month or something,
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's dance party.
Turn it back on. I need that.
Hey.
I know. We get some work done now.
Perfect song.
Need Todd to bring out the light and turn the music back on. We'll be set. Me and Sally be up here. Oh. Yeah, we didn't have no music out there, so we're like, and some guy was playing some weird little flute thing. I'm like, what? Okay, I can't handle that. It's gonna put me to sleep. I'm like, I need somebody to play something. Like
I got
crazy.
to the point to where when I was a teenager, I would get literally sick from that bass in in Mexican music.
Oh
How
yeah,
like if it's really loud and just that bass, it would make me physically sick.
yeah,
Yeah, because it was so loud. I mean,
yeah,
it would almost like distort your. It felt like it was distorting your insides because it was
Mhm.
so loud.
yeah.
Yeah. Believe me, I have nothing against Mexican music. I would listen to it sometimes, but there's something with the bass that it can make me physically sick, and that's probably any music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just that, at the swap meet, that's all that was playing
Well,
usually.
I can't handle that thumping music that they'll have that like that bass in the cars like behind you. That just starts making me sick to my stomach. It just
Yeah.
hurts my head. Just like, please stop.
Yeah.
How can y'all do that?
Oh, he's talking about the link to the computer
Yeah.
from the printer. Well, I was thinking that you were talking about something else. I was all excited for a minute. I mean, I'm excited for you and everything, but that you get to use your printer, but I was thinking you meant something else. I gotta go find one of my food processors because somebody wants close-up pictures, like, because I didn't do close-up pictures, I guess. Even
They
though
were
there's
close enough.
like they're super close too. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna like take pictures of all the stuff that he said just because I need the sale, dang it. And if he'll buy it, then it'll be worth it.
There you go.
I don't know. I was telling Valerie, I don't know if it's a thing or not, but right next to my store door on my eBay, there's a circle now that says, if you hover over it, it says recently updated ID. And I don't know if that's like a, something that is preferred or something. If people are looking for that or anything, but
I don't know.
Just so they can, see that people have, that it's actually running.
Well, it's just showing that like the ID was changed, right?
Oh, because I changed my user ID.
Right.
No, actually, it was before that.
Oh.
I think it was before that.
Huh.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's why.
I think that's what it is, Sally.
Yeah.
Okay, probably.
Possibly, yeah. Hank takes some good pictures. I need Hank to come do my pictures for my podcast.
Yeah, she does. She takes some really good pictures.
Man.
Yeah.
These are good. It makes me want to buy something. I don't need to buy nothing. step up my game on my pictures. I'm just too tired too. You get the wood background.
I like the way she does the front picture and the front of the item and then the back of the item in the same.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, those are really good.
And I don't know how to do that. So we need
In the same what?
in the same picture. So it's almost like a collage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that.
Or one picture that has, it has 3 different frames.
Mm-hmm.
The front, the back, and the tag, or something like that. I thought, yeah, she takes really good pictures.
Yeah.
I'm not that patient. I'm just like snip, snip, snip.
Yeah. So I just need to get up there.
That'll work.
I know. Looks good to me.
It'll be all right. They'll get the picture on it, so
yeah,
it'll be all right.
That does look good though. Good job. I like that.
Y'all be careful now. Don't be giving Hank too many compliments, or she'll get the big head and start being obnoxious and stuff.
And then she'll take your thunder for this week.
Yeah.
Oh, and I want you to know my son. We watched. It was so funny because I forgot when he was saying punk or something. Because the boys like to watch Raw on TV, and they heard Todd saying punk. So my 2-year-old grandson started calling everybody punk.
Oh gosh.
You're welcome for me damaging your children.
Hey, they're already damaged. They're my grandchildren, so
okay, yeah.
Poor things.
They're already damaged.
They're already. My one already cussed at school, so I'm like, going, oh man. Sorry. OJ's gonna go model the shirts if he lived closer. That's funny.
Oh. Yeah, I'd like to find out. I don't know how you do that white background.
Yeah.
Like it basically blocks out everything in the background. I would like to have something like that. I'd like to find out how to do that.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't investigated or.
There's a YouTube video.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I got a body like Homer Simpson.
Then you should be really pretty in some of those dresses.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should fill him out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, customer gets their shirt and they're going, how come this middle part's all stretched out?
Just make sure you put in your description, extra roomy in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to use that. What's that? Photo Foz or whatever that was. I'm not that good at it. So
Photo Fonz.
Fonz, is that what it is? Yeah.
I have and I don't know if it's anything, but I know that I do have PicMonkey.
Yeah.
And I think I pay for that like $5 a month. But I like to have it just in case I need it. But I wonder if I can get that's what I need to make me a list.
Mm.
Maybe I can go in there and see if I can find that white background.
Yeah. Yeah, Diane says that Bonanza has the free white background creator, which I did that once and it did really good, but I'm not sure if it wants you to sign up and like export your stuff over there, don't it? I kind of got out of it. I didn't miss. Okay, that's what I thought. I kind of backed out of it. Hank says hers look like they're from 1995 using those apps. Yeah, I tried that Pick Monkey, and I'm not very good at some of that. I don't I guess I don't have the patience. I need to get more patience in my life.
How did you get it to where all your stuff is like color coded, Hank? In your store, like it goes from one color to the next. You
When
know,
you
like
when you share them,
mm,
it puts it to the top. So what 'cause I do mine by category, like shoes, men's, women's. So I share
mm.
all the shoes first, and then it drop as you share it, it puts it up to the top, and after you share something, it'll drop them all down. That's how I
Oh,
do.
I see.
I'm not sure,
Okay.
just to keep the categories. Yeah, that's see color coded. That's I do men and women. I can't. Ooh. I'd
Dang.
be I'd be mad. Mine. Yeah,
Yeller.
certain order.
Got your game on, man.
Hmm. That's good though. Yeah. Although it took me a while to do all that myself.
Um, yeah, I think it would look. I think it would look cool if I had, like a white background. I need to Google that. I think it definitely makes your item pop.
Yeah.
I'm not too much about, editing the actual photo, but yeah, I mean, just for that, I think I would.
Probably for like that front page maybe.
Uh-huh.
And then the rest of them just kind of leave them as they are.
Mm.
You doing all right, Sally?
Huh?
You doing okay? What are you doing?
I am sharing Hank's closet.
Oh. Pixio.
There's also apps that you can get for that for your phone, since you take pictures with your phone.
Yeah. Maybe that would be the best way to
do it, yeah.
Hey, Hank, you got sassy brown shorts. Or classy brown shorts, I should say.
Like I left it on blue dresses, skirts right now because I have a blue dress to list next today. Oh, okay. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't
Yeah.
either. That would make me crazy. My OCD is kind of like you either be OCD or you can't worry about being OCD because it will make you crazy.
Yeah, the only reason I keep it like in the men's, women's, and shoes and stuff, that way if I sell something on like on another one, it's easier for me to go in and go, okay, go drop down to the women's,
Right.
and pull it all out. So that's it. But and it's just cleaner for me, the look of it. But Mike's being a rock star. He had over 6,100 views on one of his videos.
Woohoo!
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, Mike, watching your video over 6,100 times does not count. No, I'm kidding. That's something I do. No, that is kind of cool, though.
Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning, Glenn.
Huh.
Mike's gonna be too famous to hang out with us now.
I know. He's gonna be hanging out with the big dogs.
I know. We ain't gonna see him. Be like, where is he at? He's there with the other people. Oh, I like that made for life. Okay, I can't be shopping. I gotta.
It's easy to get sidetracked, huh?
It really. My
So
Adderall hadn't
easy.
kicked in yet, so I'll be in a whole different direction in about 5 more minutes.
Uh,
Yeah, like I'm the same way. I just don't. I like the wood background. It's worked for me.
I'm in the blacks. Am I almost there?
and the black.
Yeah, I'm in the color black. I don't know if I'm almost done or not. I've done a lot.
Hmm.
How many other freaking colors you got, girl? I don't think there's that many colors in the dang rainbow even.
there's a color that has a color. It's like you know how you got red, and then you got maroon, and you got burgundy, then you got
Orangish red.
yeah, burnt red.
Yeah, see.
Oh dear Jesus.
You'll be here all day, Sally.
Uh-huh.
I'm going pretty fast, but I don't know how many listings you got. Well, I was trying to.
At 400 and something.
I know. I've done probably, I don't know, 100 or something.
Yeah, I like the desktop sharing better because it's faster.
It is faster, that's for sure. But when I'm on my phone, I can share pretty fast too. But it's a lot of back and forth. But that's how it is with the desktop too.
Yeah. Blue stick.
Huh. Yeah, that would be my trouble. I'd always have it'd be like kind of like a Rubik's cube, trying to get all the colors on the same thing, and then it would just be my luck to have an odd color in that mix every time, and then you're trying to share so you can get that one out of there. Yeah, I would have trouble.
Yeah, that would be a never-ending battle for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I found where you said screw it. Oh, maybe I'm almost there.
That's funny. Those are cool. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, stop trying to buy stuff, Kathy. I just sold one of these little Sag Harbor uh tapestry woven jackets, little blue one. Picked it up at a estate sale for $1.
Awesome.
Those things are nice.
All right, I'm gonna go find that food processor so I can take those stupid pictures. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Can't remember who, but someone suggested on using a color wheel that is commonly available to reference clothes so people know what they're getting. Huh.
Oh yeah, was it that
Let's tell this faster.
Susie somebody? I think
Lindy Glenn?
is that no. This is that
Oh,
Suzanne somebody, but I've watched her too.
yeah, Suzanne Wells.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen hers too. You can't. I had to bundle mine, Hank, so I had to get rid of mine. I didn't think I'd ever get rid of my Sag Harbor. Woo. If somebody offered a bundle, I was happy with that.
I got a bunch of sag I need to get rid of.
We can't help you, Todd.
We aren't miracle workers now.
Yeah, I got a whole harbor full of sag up in here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Says you use crayons for color comparison. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That would be a good idea too. Yeah, I'm just trying to find how to do that.
Tara, Todd is a sag. Thanks.
Get them Spanx things. There you go. There you go. There's your miracle worker right there.
Yeah, I need to give me some of those medical compression. I wouldn't get to stop at the socks though. I need a medical compression bodysuit.
That's
Oh
too
Lord.
funny.
I know I'm a shithead, Todd.
No, you're
There's
Tara.
Tara. We've missed you guys.
Well, I
Yeah,
told you, May is crazy for us. I got to get
I know.
that lake house ready. We're doing a lot of boat stuff right now.
I know.
May is that's the thing about living up here. See, like on the 24th of April, we had 20 inches of snow on the ground, and now it's summer. We don't get spring, so now we got to get everything done, and I got to have that house ready by Memorial Day weekend. And it's a big estate. It's 12 acres on this chain of lakes we have here. But I mean, I don't do any of the interior house cleaning, but I got to do all the exterior stuff, and it's a lot of work. So anyway.
Wow.
Let's do like normal stuff we have to do around here too. Anyway.
So you're busy.
Yes, crazy.
Super busy.
Yeah, May is insane. I gotta get rid of that. We never have the heart to tell them because they're always like, "Oh, we love you. What would we do without you?" But I'm like, "Yeah, we would really like to get rid of this job."
Yeah.
We haven't done it yet.
Well, you won't have any choice when you decide to move.
Yeah, if I sell the place, I'm not gonna drive back up here to do it. I'm not gonna drive 800 miles north so I could blow somebody's leaves and clean their boathouse. No. When they have like this big concrete, like I don't know what I'd call it. Like let's say like a veranda. It's this big concrete patio thing. It's huge, and it's got like this marble or limestone border. Well, she's very anal. Everything has to be white. So I got to be out there scrubbing it with like this outdoor Clorox bleach so that all the concrete is white, all the stone is white. When I plant her flowers, you only plant white flowers in an arrangement. She doesn't like any red or pink or because she thinks it looks tacky. Everything has to be white.
Oh my
Anyway.
gosh. Oh my gosh. And when is Brandon out of school?
That's like the 6th or 8th of June, I think.
What's that?
When's Brandon out of school? The 8th of June?
5th or 6th?
Oh, 5th or 6th of June.
We're gonna call it.
Yeah, we're on the TV, Daddy.
Oh boy.
Can you believe in this modern day and age we're on the television? I know it seems it's weird. We haven't had Nikki around. It feels weird.
Yeah, it's just a weird, time because like yesterday it was me and Todd and Sally wasn't able to come on, and so there was definitely some dead air.
No way. Who won yesterday?
Todd.
Oh no, not Todd.
Leave now.
Won it.
Where'd you sell, Todd, that made you win?
Some of these Blu-ray discs. Had 2 packages. Actually sold another one yesterday after the challenge.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I actually had two of those. They were full. This one's not a full one, so I didn't list it.
I thought you were going to say Polaroid cameras or something.
Nope.
I can see you stocking them up and then saving them for the listing challenge. Oh, good. I got another Polaroid for the listing challenge.
No. No, it was a genuine, verifiable sale.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah.
I just like to give you shit, Todd, because I haven't been here all week. I don't hardly talk to you anymore, so I have to give it to you when I'm on.
I know. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good with hard times. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be like my second wife, Tara, if I ever get another one.
Oh gosh.
That's creepy, Todd. That is creepy. No. I'm still married, Todd, and
God, she's already my second wife.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. If I ever had a second wife, Tara would probably be what she would be like. So.
Still weird.
I would
Still weird.
Still
this is
weird.
kind of a funny story, but it's not funny for Jim. Yesterday, I had to go get hay. So I go up into the UP of Michigan, about an hour north of me. So we're coming home, and we're like, well, we'll eat supper at Subway. So we go in. The Subway is attached to this gas station. And we go to the bathroom, and they have this big bulletin board, crap for sale and business cards and stuff. So I come out of the bathroom, and Jim's like, hey, look at this. And it's a business card with a picture of his first wife for her business. I'm like, oh, man, I'm taking one of those for the scrapbook. He's like, oh, my God, I hate you. I'm like, well, I'm going to put together scrapbooks so you can think of your before life and after life anyway.
Oh, so Jim's already in his afterlife. He didn't get to go to heaven?
No, I am his.
Yeah, card is my heaven.
Oh.
The second card.
I didn't take a second card.
You did.
I took 2.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't I? Did
You said you were going to tack to the wall over the headboard.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to put it up over the head. Now, what I really want to do is I'm going to I'm going to be like, oh, Jim, I'm going to give him a kiss, but I'm going to tape the business card to my forehead so that when he comes and kisses me, I got to look right at her in the hairy eyeball. Anyway. Somebody's out of range. Come back.
Yeah.
Come Valerie.
Come back.
I took care of her.
Ooh, thank
Oh,
you.
That's quick with the mute button.
I know. And mute you real quick.
Don't mess
Yeah,
with Todd. He'll mute your ass.
I know. Can't pick on one or nothing. Oh, there she is.
So do you need me to grab any stuff to bring in?
Oh,
or-
I got this architectural star. Where's that?
Oh, I think it's in the tube cabinet.
Okay. The Aztec guy with the wiener.
I think he's on those shelves over there. I'll just go grab it.
Well, here's a list. I printed it up.
Okay, I'll go get it. You can talk to
I'm
me.
going to do everything but the lamp. The lampshade, I'll do that when I get home or never.
Okay.
I need a big box for that, and I don't have one.
Okay, I'll be back. I'll go get stuff. You can talk to Todd.
Okay.
Because you're not. You'll probably like it.
Yeah, hi Jim. How's heaven today?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
See what you get to look forward to, Todd.
This business card, it's a really bad picture too. Her hair's like all poofy. Yeah, Tara's like, she grabs the second one. She goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna thumbtack it to the wall over the headboard."
Oh God.
Oh, I'm like, you're the devil.
That's funny.
See, Valerie doesn't know yet that I muted her.
Oh Lord. She got whoop
boy.
you, Todd. She just goes
Oh, there's the face. Yeah.
Valerie's like, I say stuff and nobody responds.
Nobody's listening.
It's as if they can't hear me.
Now she gonna mute you.
Oh no,
You gotta go back and forth. You two can play that
Uh-oh.
game, Todd. Oh Lord! All right, children.
Oh
Got
boy.
to put both of them in timeout, I guess. And neither one of them are given either.
It's all good.
Dad got himself out of jail.
I see.
Really, really, Todd.
Y'all are so bad.
Well, you walked outside and you was going,
You always do that, and I never mute you.
well, but
I just tell you, you've reached the end of your chain.
you just kept screeching, man. You didn't quit.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was playing my music.
Don't you like
It's that special song for you.
Mhm.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Gotta play nice.
I need forgiveness so I can go to heaven like Jim.
Go to Jim and Tara's house.
You're up there.
Yeah.
God said I had to come here.
Well, Todd, yeah, this is heaven. You wake up at 3:00 in the morning, worried about bills, and your day goes downhill from there.
I'm telling you.
It's so funny that you said that because I actually woke up at 3:00 this morning. Not really thinking about bills, but just kind of just woke up and couldn't really go back to sleep.
You know, when I was younger, I'd like catch a movie or something. No big deal. You know, I'll go back to sleep when I'm tired or whatever. But now it's like, I don't know what it is. I start waking up and it's stuff I don't even really have to worry about. But it's like all these problems. And I'll even go back like 5 years ago when I lost something or whatever. You worry about ridiculous stuff that shouldn't matter anymore. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know if it's insanity. Maybe I shouldn't even be talking about it.
Yeah, that might just be the one little reason for Tara to send you to the nursing home. Who knows?
We don't talk to people about that much, so maybe.
Well, we'll see.
Oh my gosh.
And the guys pull up in the white van and the
Yeah.
white coat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
At the straight jacket. No, that's a loony bin. That's not the. I don't think you have to go to the loony bin. You'll be all right. That's too funny. Don't pay no attention to me.
I like when you go to the doctor now for anything, they ask you if you're depressed and if you feel safe at home. It's like, what?
Oh God.
I mean, and you literally go in for anything, back pain, a stub toe, anything. They're going to ask you, do you have thoughts of depression, and do you feel safe at home? Okay.
You're like, well, I did have a bad day yesterday.
Yeah. Or,
maybe you should lock me up.
Yeah.
Like when the cop asks you how much you had to drink, of course you're going to lie.
Right. I only had a beer when you had a 6-pack. Oh my gosh. Yep, the less you tell the doctor, the better. So very true. So very true.
Oh, what is Todd doing?
What do you mean?
I mean, what you put on the side chat.
Oh. But I went outside to take my packages and I didn't mute myself, so they heard the thingies, the bagpipes, and so he muted me. And then I come back here and he says, "Yeah, she doesn't even realize that I muted her." And so I was just kind of hanging out there for a minute,
What a brat.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll get him back. It just will be in an inopportune time. I don't get mad. I just get even.
Then they wouldn't play a nice. Neither one would unmute each other. So.
Right.
That's me and Jim here to hang out and talk about them.
So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah.
Water's too hot.
Still? Your water's still? Oh my gosh! What'd you do? Just turn it on hot?
No, it's new water for my other foot.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't think I had it on that hot. It's hot.
It's ice cubes.
Violet Lemon says, when my doctor told me to lose weight, I told her to do the same thing. There you go. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of respect for doctors that if they can't do the same thing,
My doctor won't bring it up. My regular, I got a lady, whatever you call her, your main doctor or whatever. She's the one who refers you all over the place. Anyway, but on my chart thing, I mean, it always comes up because they give this computerized printout of what's right and what ain't right. And my weight always comes up with like an exclamation point, like, hey, you better fix this. But she never says a thing about it. She's real polite. The computer don't like it, but she don't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
And I see skinny people drop dead all the time, so I don't know.
Yep.
And who was that? Bob Harper had that heart attack. Was that one guy? Who was that? That healthy guy that would always.
Yeah, the guy that was on.
Is it Biggest Losers?
Yes.
Yeah. Had
Biggest
a heart attack.
Losers. He had a heart attack.
Like I'll go ahead and just say you can't kidnap me, and I ain't gonna die really quick, so we're good.
Right.
I'll just keep on eating.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen that. Where did I see that? I think it was. I don't know. I think it was on there's a show where somebody is thin. No, they're fat. Then they get skinny. And then they get fat again because they want to go through the whole process again to help somebody that they know that is big and wants to get them healthy.
Right.
Wow.
So I think I seen him on that.
Is that for real? I mean, that's not like the plot of a movie. That's something that somebody actually did.
Yes.
Oh, you
It's
have
a
to have-
show.
Yeah,
It's a
he
show.
he was eating it was from fat to fit
Yes.
to fat or something like that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And yeah, he was overweight, he lost the weight, and then because his friend was having he just he wanted to go through the whole experience, so he gained 60 or 80 pounds, I believe, over 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's at the phase where he's losing it now.
I don't know.
Um,
I just seen the
but-
first one.
yeah,
This person-
it's crazy that he would put himself at risk
Yeah.
because I mean his body, is definitely. I mean, it could react to being overweight differently than his friend.
Oh,
So that's kind of like that's stupid. I don't
That's
like
pretty
that.
stupid. This must be
Yeah.
a white person. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
That's pretty sick.
Alrighty then. I'm speechless.
I was just thinking that.
For the first time ever.
Oh.
I mean, that is incredibly dumb. I can't even believe that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
that
there's
reminds
a
me of
lot
like
of people.
Tide Pods or something like that. I mean, the stupidest thing you could possibly than acting on it.
Oh my God.
Lord help us.
Oh.
Oh.
I like Tide Pods because they look like.
That would be like if I went back to smoking for like 2 years. So be sure
Right.
really back on them and then try to quit again. That would just be brilliant.
Look at me. I did
Oh, thank
that.
you. I'm never going through that again.
I know, it's hard, huh?
Damn right. I bet you I quit. Well, I quit every time I put one out. I mean, seriously, quit for like over a week. I bet you I quit 30 times over the course of smoking. I mean, I was as much as I love cigarettes, I knew they were bad and I knew they were hurting me, and I wanted to quit, but I just couldn't do it. It was very hard. I would never go back, because it was just so hard to quit.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand because I've been there. I mean, I get smoking, but I don't know. I can't. It's somebody who's quit for like a few years and then goes back. It's like, what? Why'd you do that?
Because you don't get a break unless you're smoking.
Yeah. Or when you go on break, I know. I mean, I've been there. Yeah, you go on break and then you don't know what to do because everybody else you're smoking like you used to do. You try to cram your 3 cigarettes in the 15 minutes. But yeah, now you're just sitting there like, what do I do? I mean, this is stupid. I'd rather be working because then at least I'd have something to do. It's like a break.
Right.
It's just worthless time.
Well, that's the thing. Like at my job, you don't go on break. You just, if there's not a customer, you can go out and smoke. But if if you have something to do, you just do it and then you don't get a break.
Yeah.
And so that's what sucks.
Yeah.
You think all these nuts are going to the same person? So what's the odds we have a run on all these plastic nuts?
That's weird, yeah. We sold a bunch of plastic nuts. Guys like buying us a lot of our plastic nut inventory.
Are they blue? Oh, sorry.
No,
They're white and black.
they're white and black.
Tara's done pulled his nuts out of her bag and now they're selling them. Damn it. I'm out.
Wait, what y'all talking about?
Nuts, Todd, nuts.
Man.
Todd, I won't even do that to you, honey.
Yeah, they're all going to the same person.
Yeah, I knew they were all going to the same person.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm horrible.
Good though.
Apple, I tell you.
Oh.
Oh, wait, one of the nuts. Oh no, it isn't.
I looked in the
Conversation of how to ship nuts.
Well, we never sell these plastic nuts. We have them in inventory. They're very rarely sell. And now we sold 3 packets of them all to the same person.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
They're like for tractors.
They're for
I
tractors.
don't
They're
know
like some
why
kind
they-
of small engine.
Yeah, why you
nut.
couldn't use a metal nut instead, but
Huh.
Somebody needs
they're
some
for
nuts.
electricity or something. Maybe you need something that don't conduct juice.
Nuts.
Tractor nuts.
Yep. And they're little tiny tractor nuts. I mean, they're for like 1/8 inch, bolts.
They're going to Ohio.
Ohio tractor nuts.
On the Ohio. Oh, there's Silver Streak nuts. I don't know what that means. So, where do you work, Silver Streak Plastic Nut Factory?
They make all kinds of stuff. All kinds of small stuff.
Oh, that's right. Oh, so you're small engines? No, I just make plastic nuts. Oh,
I'm a nut guy.
Okay.
if you don't smoke there, you won't get a break.
That's right. Damn straight.
We were
Only hit.
flying. Talking about smoking, we were flying to Florida, and this is when you couldn't smoke. There's a designated smoking area like outside, but so you would have to re-go through security. So I remember Jim was so irate because this is wrong. They're discriminating against me. I should be able to smoke in the airport, blah, blah, blah. He's out there with like the other smokers where they're bitching about this, that they cannot smoke past security when you check in, and stuff. And they're just all freaking out, which I think is funny now.
They should
anyway.
they should have an area in the thing where you can go smoke. I mean, that's ridiculous.
They're like outside this janitorial door in this little cubby hole trying to
Because
smoke.
they're making you feel like you're second-class citizens. It's
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
And I don't even smoke, and I could still see that. I mean, that's. not
He's
right.
like leading a revolution with their other smokers being discriminated against.
Hell no, we won't go. Yeah.
I paid for these airline tickets. I should be able to have a spot to smoke.
That's right. I think the Vegas one has one now. They have a smoking lounge. I think
They
it's
do.
Southwest.
They do have a bar.
Mhm.
They do have a bar.
Well, Wisconsin, they don't, because in Wisconsin, you can't
No,
smoke.
Chicago. Well, we flew out of Chicago O'Hare into Orlando, and both of them you had to smoke outside.
Yeah, Wisconsin, you can't smoke in a bar anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
No. So all the bars have these pens outside where they yard up the cattle, and where they go to have their cigarettes. They yard them up. I mean,
They give them like a patio so they could, sit out there and still buy booze. And
no, well, they can't buy booze out there. They can only carry their own booze. They have to come inside to buy, because that's what they tried to do. They tried to have outside bars for them too, but then no, you can't do that, because I mean, the Vice Chancellor wouldn't approve that. So
Oh wow.
Where the hell is a tape gun? I need tape gun.
Yeah, there's only, as far as I know, there's only two places left that have indoor airport smoking, and that is Las Vegas and Salt Lake City.
Oh wow, that's not one I would have picked.
Salt Lake City has a inside, like it's almost like it's a long telephone booth type of thing, and so you walk in and it's all ventilated, and it's actually inside the walkway of the airport, and you walk into this little room and it's all ventilated. You sit down, you have your cigarette. I mean, that's all that's in there.
Oh.
And
Well, let me ask you this: if you vape, can you vape inside the airport?
Nope.
Oh.
It's considered all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, Salt Lake City's airport has a pedicure, manicure spot right there on that walkway too. Did you see?
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Yeah, we was running through there. I saw people getting their feet done. I'm like, gross, but okay, go for it. Whatever. But I think our restaurants are, if you serve food, like at the bar, then you can't smoke in the bar. You have to be like 25 feet. And then
Yeah.
some of them are doing it anyway without the smoking, but it's just
In Wisconsin, it's a state law. All restaurants and bars are no smoking anymore.
Yeah, they're trying to do that here.
Started with, oh, I'm just not going to do it. We'll just let the people smoke and not say anything or whatever. And then they came along. They started raiding the places and finding them and stuff, and so they all comply.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
you kind of killed the bar business, because I will tell you this: smoking cigarettes and sitting in a bar go hand in hand.
That's right.
You
So
know,
right.
yeah. You got a lot of people drinking home now.
yeah, bar business is really bad, at least in our area.
Between the drunk driving and the smoking and the price of a beer, I mean, you got a lot of people drinking home.
Yeah.
It's like high school. They're having house parties.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
All right.
Todd, don't mute me.
Todd's already muted.
Yeah, he's already muted. Yes. Playing games today. They're terrible.
Oh, which one?
I muted her.
Did you? Oh, God. Can we mute everybody? Mess.
Are we extra large in here?
Yeah, but I gotta check that. Well, no, you have to go in my description and make sure I mark that there's a spot on it.
The funny thing is, I never smoked ever in my life, but I'd still, my husband did for a long time, but I would be complaining, like, why you gotta go outside? Like, I don't like the smell of smoke, I just don't.
Right.
But that's just me. But,
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. People were out there smoking yesterday at the flea market. They're just puffing away right there, like, well, okay, yeah. Go ahead. You outside. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. Mike just found a rock shirt that he wore when he was 6.
Oh, wow.
Kiss one. A lot of asked him still fits.
Yeah. That is cool.
That's cool, though. Kiss. That might bring you some money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think our casinos around here are now smoke-free except for one, and they have a smoking area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually closed off. So, because we tried that at the other casino where I worked at. They had like smoking section on the second floor, non-smoking on the first. That didn't work, but they finally all went non-smoking, and then except for one. But it's bad in those areas. They say they circulate that air, but stale air.
I laugh because, like here, like a pack of Marlboros is like $7.30 a pack, I think. If you go down to Kentucky, which I haven't been down there for about a year and a half, if you go to the gas station, a pack of Marlboros down there are like $5.50 a pack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, Kentucky, totally tobacco friendly.
That's so expensive.
Valerie's probably about $1 cheaper than I am, but then if she goes into Missouri, then it's like $2 or $3 cheaper.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Tobacco growing states, maybe. There's probably parts of Missouri where they grow tobacco, so you got like the tobacco farmers. I think that's what Kentucky, because they produce so much tobacco.
Yeah.
They get like a break or something.
No.
It's the state taxes. In Wisconsin, that's what they add on in state taxes on them.
Because it's a sin tax, and in Kentucky, it ain't a sin.
I see.
Well, I mean, you're in a state where a lot of people make their living off tobacco, so to have a politician stand there and tell you how bad tobacco is, that ain't gonna work. Kentucky, it ain't. You can give that sermon somewhere else.
Carton of Marlboros here is close to $75.
Wow.
About the same as here.
Yeah, about the same as here. I think a pack is like I said $7.30, so a carton would be like about $73, right? No, or $70 and 70.
Yeah, if you find some cigarettes in the trash or something, you better be on the road side of the road selling those things because they're worth some money.
Yeah,
Go
they
sell.
really
I see like where vintage cigarettes like that are still sealed actually do all right on eBay. Like if you had like some packs of Pall Malls from the 70s, actually they do all right.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's crazy. I'll stick to my margaritas. I'm good.
Yeah, you would think it gets stale. I mean, would you really
Oh,
want
you were not going to smoke them.
I think, no, I was at an auction. I tried to buy some of it. This lady, there was like, I don't know, 4 cartons of these cigarettes that have been locked up in the house since like the early 80s. That house where.
Oh my God, the lady smoked one?
No, that guy that bit them, yeah, he opened them right up and started smoking them. He was a real goofy looking guy.
Well, okay, there you said it. Okay.
Well, he was obviously on the smokes, and he was letting if you got him. He lit them right up.
I mean, that would be so dry.
And they weren't even like a good brand. They were like some kind of old ass like Bel Airs or PMs or something like that from like 1981. Anyway,
Are they L&M?
L&M is
Because I think
it?
it's Liggett. I think it's the L stands for Liggett because I think that's
I don't-
Liggett Group.
There might have been Bel Airs in there. Remember the ones that had the
I remember
clouds
Bel
on the
Airs, yeah.
pack? I don't even think they make those
Well, I mean,
anymore.
those would be so dry that if you lit them, they would burn up on the first drag. Cherry about 2 inches long. You get maybe 2 drags off, and you're down to the filter. Oh my God! Remember getting drunk and lighting a filter on first? I guess you were. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only guy who does that. But anyway, yeah, I get drunk and light the wrong end of the cigarette, and then it's like it takes like 3 cigarettes to get that taste out of your
Oh
mouth.
my God.
That's bad.
Oh my God! Well, you actually lit it because when you put the unfiltered end in your mouth, you were like, that feels a little different, or you actually
That's
lit the
awful.
filter and like took a puff off of it.
Okay, you drink a bottle of scotch and not make any mistakes.
Oh my God! Because I mean, I've stuck a cigarette in my mouth, and had the wrong end, but I never like lit it and took like 3 or 4 drags off of it before I'm like, hey, wait, I'm smoking the filter.
If I drink a bottle of scotch, I'm gonna be on the floor, laid out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim.
And I was too eventually.
Eventually,
Yeah,
Jim wasn't an amateur when it came to partying.
No.
I'd wake up the next morning and I'd be like, oh my God, I wish I would have just passed out earlier before I did all that stuff I wish I wouldn't have done.
I've had my fair share, but nope. I'll stick to the light stuff.
Alana, we seen Sue the other day. She was in here. She's doing all right. She's just been busy. Yeah, that lighting the wrong. I always thought it was stupid to turn your cigarettes around for the lucky. I always thought that was stupid because anytime I did it, I was very unlucky and I lit that damn thing. Like,
I got a headache just talking about it.
oh, I know.
Yeah, but you used to smoke a lot of those unfiltered Camels, didn't you?
Yeah, well, those don't matter, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Like a Marlboro Light, it's white at both ends.
Yeah.
With Camels, I usually didn't do that because they had the paper cork
Yeah.
printing on the. But with Marlboro Lights, yeah, it's hard to tell. Or if you borrow one, hey, you got a cigarette, they hand you the cigarette. Well, depending on what end they hand you, if you're not paying attention, yeah, you can put the wrong end in. You just got to get the nicotine so you don't have time to check or how.
You just gotta get it in you. Yeah.
I need to sell some stuff today.
Yeah.
Me too.
eBay was slow this weekend for us. And maybe it's because I've been doing other stuff. I don't know. It just seems slow. I'm supposed to sell a boat this afternoon, so hopefully that works out.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap. Well, that's great, Mitzi. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I always look in in the pockets, and if I find a wallet, I always look in it. I never leave a pocket unturned because I've found gift cards and money,
This is that truck.
and that's in the
That's a
I
Ford. Oh, this is a silver Dodge.
I found $20 bills in a pocket, of
I
jeans.
never find anything good like that. I find like a vibrator
Vibrator.
and a bag of dope. That's what I find.
Bag of
I never
dope.
find any money. I find weed and I find vibrators.
I'd rather find weed and vibrators than money, man.
I know.
I guess
Sounds like a party at Sally's.
I guess I'm not
Weed and vibrators.
Doing some
a YouTube playlist and
That's a brand new channel. Ooh, Lord.
That's funny.
just give me a nickel bag and a vibrator and I'll be
Now we know Sally's not coming on the show.
Nickel bag? There is no such thing as a nickel bag anymore.
I guess so.
Well, I guess you've just dated how long Jim's
Well, the nickel wasn't
away from marijuana.
Yeah.
it stands for 50.
Yeah, well, like
Hmm.
an eighth goes for like $75.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
I know.
You got to start growing your own. You can't get one of those medical marijuana permits over there in Michigan.
When I was in high
I
school,
am
I would
definitely
run
thinking
you
about it. I am thinking about it, but
20.
I get all my shit for free, so
there
I
you
don't
go.
really have to worry about it. As long as I don't have to pay for it, then I'm good. I'm all good.
We don't
And
pay.
it's rare, it's rare that I use anything like that.
We got ours growing on top of our printers.
Cool. That'll keep them warm.
No, they're tomato plants.
We got all these tomato these
My
starter
son
kits.
went on this. He gets on this kick every spring. I want to start my own seeds. So he does it for about 3 days, and then Jim takes him over. So he's got like all these baby tomato plants he's babying. I don't even know where we're gonna plant
I
them.
got 2 things of pepper, or 2 things of tomatoes and 1 thing of peppers.
My son fancies himself some kind of farmer, but he always just wants to do like the glorified like results. He doesn't want to actually do like the work.
He
part of
is
it.
like the guy who owns the plantation. He's the boss, and then comes over to ask me how these crops are doing.
Get to work.
I gotta give him a report on what the crop status is.
How's those crops doing,
I
Dad?
didn't even look at them.
You water them today?
Oh.
Yeah, but all that stuff that I found like in pants and stuff like that, that's all been out of the dumpster. Money, gift cards. Just in gift cards, I probably found at least $100.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I find money in pockets, just not pockets from clothes we buy. I find it in the pockets of the stuff I'm washing.
Oh, that's my money.
And if I figure if I'm doing
How much do you owe me
laundry,
now?
it's my money.
Oh, you're taking my money out of my clothes.
That's how I see it too.
I don't know whose clothes it came from.
I'm like, of course, son. I'll put your clothes in the dryer, no problem. Because finders keepers, losers weepers.
That's right.
What's everybody got going on today?
No, we gotta go to the dentist.
And sailboat.
and hopefully sell a boat this
What do
afternoon.
you mean, hopefully? I thought you said it was.
Well, he said he's gonna come. Well, I think he said he's gonna come today, but I gave him my phone number, so I said it'd have to be after 4. I don't believe anybody until I actually got the money in my.
No, once you exchange phone
my
numbers, it's a
hand.
done deal. It's gonna happen. It's the law.
Great, Sherry. Should somebody leave a really nice feedback and then push the negative button?
Oh no!
Oh man.
eBay Zimbabwe.
This box is too jazzed up.
This item was great. Wah, wah, wah.
If you get a hold of eBay, they can fix that for them.
Yeah, they're gonna call.
Throw those in the mailbox.
I've got to work on eBay today because I've not had anything this whole weekend. So
My weekend was slow too.
I'm like y'all. I haven't been doing anything with it because I've been out of the house. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on there today.
I am going to lunch and then come back. I think I'm gonna work out in the yard a little bit and then do a little bit of stuff a little bit later. It's supposed to be warm out, so I'm gonna
Hey there,
enjoy
Summer.
the sunshine.
Yeah.
It's from the Lutherans. This is probably your Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh.
And this is plastic bags. Poly bags. Oh!
Yeah, I took Brandon at Living Nativity, and the Lutherans have been trying to get me to join ever since. What the frick?
Sally, you know that question you had about Macari, as far as how you get likes or followers or whatever?
Yes.
I think it definitely is. The more you list,
What's a little?
the more likes and the more followers that you get.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's not.
I think it's all based on that. You don't have to like share anybody's. It's completely different than Poshmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Val,
are you still going to do a thing on the Poshmark Macari?
I would like to. I'd like to do just a Poshmark show. That way, everybody can kind of put their 2 cents in as far as, tips that they do and things that they do to get more people and, better pictures, better, just every aspect of Poshmark. And, I would like to have several people on there that do Poshmark and, on the panel. Yeah. And then, we can all kind of come together and share what we know. And I think it would be a great thing.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, and I'll tell you why. Because everybody does like shows on selling on Amazon or eBay and stuff, but nobody talks about selling like on Poshmark or stuff like that.
Yeah,
it is a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, like I said, I just started, so I mean, I couldn't give you much information. If I just did, it wouldn't be very, informational. But if we got like a panel of people to come on and kind of, everybody kind of share their their thoughts or, you know, information, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
Help a lot of people. So
Yeah, because you do have a lot of people are starting to go over to Macari and Poshmark and different avenues, so I think
Yep.
it would.
I know
too.
there's a lot because I'm like friends with Dwayne on Facebook. I see him sharing stuff that he's listed on Poshmark. I heard
Yeah.
Ronnie Hart talk about Poshmark.
Mhm.
Swap Pickers lists on Poshmark now. I mean, so yes, you do have a lot of people, which I would say before seemed like more eBay people are spreading into this Poshmark marketplace.
Yeah.
I think it finally kind of clicked with a lot of people of, you know, sometimes it's best to have your foot in a lot of different puddles rather than you know, just one.
Well, I don't sell on Poshmark, so I don't know nothing about it. So I'm
Right.
ignorant. But I will say it does seem like a good if you sell a lot of clothing, it does seem like a good venue for that type of stuff.
Right.
If you're somebody that is very good at selling clothing, it does seem like a good place to put this stuff to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially if you have some stuff that's been like stale on eBay and you just have it's not done anything, you know. It's
Yeah.
just like avenue to put it on. So.
And there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they get scared with the whole cross posting type of thing.
Yeah.
And I understand because I have been there. You know, it's definitely something that scares people away because, you know, what if I don't, you know, delete an item or whatever. But I mean, when your cha-chinger goes off, you know, and you sell something on eBay, well, you just, you know, automatically go over to your other apps and take it off. You know, it's actually very, very easy.
Yeah.
It may be one more step that you have to take, but I think it's worth it, definitely.
Yeah. Different eyes on it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got to these days.
Absolutely.
Well, and
I
mean,
yeah, even on, you know, even Poshmark, I mean, you can sell different items on there. You don't only have to sell clothing on there. You can sell accessories, you can sell jewelry, purses, you know, there's rules as far as what you can't sell, but you know, anything that's really like stylish or, you know, has to do with clothing or anything like that. Yeah. But there's a lot of yeah, it's pretty broad because you can do belts, you can do men's clothing, kids clothing, you know, so it's not that I don't know. I don't know the word that I'm trying to say, but anyway, you know what I mean. So
I'll tell you why I stayed away from it, and this is just gonna make me sound like an old dummy. It's because I thought it was like an app based like selling site. Like I think Macaria is kind of app based. And I have a crappy cell phone, and so I just don't even do it because I just don't want to mess with it.
You could do it. You could do it on your desktop.
Yeah.
They've
Both
got
of them.
Anyway, so that's just me being ignorant. But I'm ignorant.
I mean, that's reasonable if it was just an app.
Yeah.
That would be a reasonable thought, you know. But you know, now that it's on desktop.
Yeah. Which it wasn't original. Wasn't it just an app thing before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't either, Tara. I was the same way. Because I couldn't do it on my phone. So when it went to desktop, it's like, okay, now I can do this better. You know?
Right.
It made it a lot easier for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like
I sound like old Grandma Gruder, like, I can't handle these.
I know.
You know, if I can't do it on a desktop, I just don't do it at all.
Exactly.
If I can't use my rotary phone, then I just won't make any phone calls.
And you are page me. Don't be calling me. I might find me a payphone somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now with the desktop makes it easier.
Bye, Alana. Have a good day.
And that was kind of, before I started, I mean, I kind of thought that, Poshmark was more high end, which there's a lot of high end stuff on there, but there's a ton of stuff on here on that I sell. Just kind of the bread and butter type of thing, Target brands and Faded Glory and all that. So, once I realized that, it was just like, I could do this too. It's not gonna, because I don't do a whole lot of high end brands, but
Yeah.
it definitely opened it up.
Yeah. They got like the makeup on there and all kinds of different stuff. Homemade jewelry. iPhone cases. They have just about everything on there.
Yep. It's too quiet.
Both Posh and Macari have sent me things saying how to print your labels and stuff like that. And it just gets me excited like I sold something, but nope. They just want to inform me.
Uh-oh, they're faking me out.
Well, maybe they're getting you ready for something.
Maybe. Let it go.
Maybe they know something you don't.
I hope.
What in the world?
Yeah, I'm just trying to put my stuff other places and see if I can, get rid of it faster. Can't hurt.
Nope. No. So Sally, you're off tonight and tomorrow?
Yeah, and then I have Wednesday off except for I have to do donuts.
Okay. So we'll do a challenge on Wednesday, but we're going to start it at 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 your time.
Okay. So tomorrow, the show will be on Sally's channel. She's going to do the show tomorrow. And then Wednesday will be a little bit later show, but we'll do the challenge.
Morning, Mary.
It's kind of confusing, but just make sure your ding-a-ling's checked, and then you'll get the notification, or you should anyway.
Yeah. Yo ding-a-ling, yo ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling. It's one of those kind of days, or
I hear you.
It's kind of like one of those high school health classes, check your ding-a-ling.
We stuck in everybody's head now.
Yep. Thanks, Sally.
You're welcome. Check.
I just like picture like one of those like like when you're in high school health class, some 8mm film and it's all cracky, about like sexual health or whatever. They start singing some song like "Check Your Ding-a-ling."
You know what? I didn't learn a damn thing in that class. I learned more from talking to my friends than I did in that class. Like they explained menstruation and stuff, and I didn't get it. All I knew is that you have your period.
Mm.
and I already had my period, so
But you know,
I just wanted to know more about it. I didn't know how it happened.
right.
Am I dying? Am I dying?
I remember I was in health class. There was this girl, and she asked this question, and she did it with a straight face because I know she was just messing with the teacher. She said, "Can you get pregnant from a toilet seat?" And I just remember I'm thinking, mortify a teacher like explaining, trying to be like professional and how you can't get pregnant from a toilet seat and stuff. It was just hilarious. Anyway.
This is a good one. Tar just reminded me of this. This is the funniest thing. Okay, we're in Catholic school, and it's a small school, so the grades are together. So we got 7th and 8th grader in the same room. You got the same teacher. They'd have 2 grades together. So I forgot who was teaching it. Some woman from another grade was teaching our sex ed thing. So the 7th grader, I'm in 8th grade. They get to the part, we know it's in the book. We know what day it is. We know it's coming up to tab A goes into slot B. So we're all like, okay, this ought to be good. This lady's going to handle this. This old lady's going to tell us about how this, you put the nail in the wood. This ought to be good. So anyway, so we're all ready for it. And then finally she says it. We're all like biting our lips so we don't crack up because you're warned if you laugh or anything, you're going to get in trouble. So she finally gets up to the part and she goes, and then the man inserts his penis into the woman's vagina. Within a split second, this one kid's hand goes up. And this kid was dumb as a bag of hammers. This was a sincere question. He was just stupid. He raised his hand, and she's like, yes, Andy. He's like, well, how does the man get it in there? Does he, like, take it off? And he was dead serious. I mean, this woman, she had this blank look on her face. It was hilarious. Then she had to explain how no, he doesn't take it off. It stays on during the thing. And you could still see this kid is just completely confused.
See, like the thing with the toilet seat, that was high school sex ed, which we had boys and girls. When I was in 7th and 8th grade, the girls went to separate sex ed and the boys went to the other sex ed. Because I was like, and the girls' sex ed, you mostly learn about getting your period and growing boobs and stuff like that. But I'm like, what are they telling the boys? I mean, what's in their sex ed class? You know what I mean? Anyway, did you get separated?
Pretty much until you're married, don't touch the boobs. Don't touch me.
I mean, did they separate you or were the girls in the class with you? They separated us.
No, we were together the whole time.
Yeah, we went to the gym and played dodgeball.
Oh yeah, you get to have fun. Yeah, wow.
This is how you be a
about
man.
having a period and signing up for our free Stay Free box that got sent in the mail.
I know.
We're like, Coach, what are they doing in there? What are they talking about?
What's taking them
birds
so
and
long?
bees. Birds and bees. What?
We had a lot more.
Are you serious? You got to go play dodgeball? The coach is probably supposed to talk to you about like sex ed, but he's like, screw that, let's just play dodgeball. They can work it out over dodgeball.
The bee inserts a stinger.
Oh my.
Oh, Lord.
Oh wow.
A mess.
Hank said, anybody else remember the King Missile song, Detachable Penis?
Yes.
I don't know that one.
Oh.
Now I gotta go look that up.
I was very naive when I was a teenager.
Did you say naive or easy?
No. Naive.
Okay, because Jim was taping. I'm like, I hope she didn't say easy.
Oh. No, I was a church girl. I was a good girl.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school.
Until I was bad. And I was real bad.
Then I went to high school and then I got an education.
I was easy, but all the girls were difficult.
The hardest class you ever had, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, we were actually pretty sheltered as kids.
Yeah.
Even though, my mom always, tried to be, fairly open. I remember asking my mom, questions, and she really wouldn't know how to respond. Like, what does this mean? And yeah, there was a couple of times I got a red face out of her.
Anytime we ever wanted money from my dad, we would tell him we were on our period, and he would just give it to us and expect us to run away. Like,
That's
don't
how all
tell me
guys
anything
are.
else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that with Jim. Oh, Jim, I need money. I'm on my period.
I'd be like, what do you need? Iron pills or something? I mean,
I will say that is one great thing that we only have a boy, because when it comes to all that question, that's all Jim's job because it's a boy. I don't know nothing about no boy sex stuff. Only
Yep.
girl.
Yep.
It's much easier.
child support.
Oh my gosh.
We've always been really open with, my kids about sex and
Yeah.
drugs and everything, and they know everything there is to know. And if they have a question, they'll come ask me.
Yeah.
Mom, why is it her? Why is it her? Well, stop playing with it too much.
I'm sure your son. I hope they're not listening right now. We're like, I just see your son like, oh my god, I cannot believe that mom just said I was playing with it too much.
That was years ago. He's grown up now, but that was
8. I'd be like, I wish you would tell this story at his wedding. Say, oh yeah, remember that time you talked about your wiener hurting and I told you to quit playing.
Oh my gosh.
Treating it like it owes him money.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord.
Too funny.
Well, at least you got 2 boys because they could just blame the other one.
There you go.
and they always did.
No.
But they always ended up getting each other back, so.
There you go.
Yeah. What's my PSP is broken, and then we went on there to try to fix it. Freaking porn!
Oh boy.
Not
Uh-oh.
watching porn on your PSP. It's not for porn.
My stepson was like that. It's like, really, stop.
Oh my god, like with the PS4, not that we watch it, but yes, if you're like a teenage boy homesick from school and nobody's around, it's so easy to watch Pornhub through your PS4. I mean, it's crazy.
They track it. Sony tracks what, for advertising and stuff, they track what people watch with their PS4. Pornhub is the #1 watched thing on
Really?
PS4, which they're owned by boys age 11 to 16 or whatever would be your big huge group. I mean, there's obviously other and they were shocked by this finding.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If that was around when I was 13, I'd have never turned it off. I mean, it was just,
It'll blow up.
oh yeah, this place played video games too. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Those are for when mom walks in.
Oh my god.
We had, when I was 13, I mean, that would have been like 1979. I mean, we had Playboys that were like 5 years old. I mean, they were like a Maxim magazine today. I mean, they didn't show nothing. That was all bad.
Wow.
That was the dark times.
This is the boy that biked like at 2 a.m. all the way like 5 miles to the town dump because he saw that the dump guy had some Playboy magazines. They had like a gatehouse, so he biked 2 o'clock in the morning, bikes all the way down there to grab these Playboys and bike all the way home.
Oh my
in the
god.
middle of the night.
Lord.
That's dedication right there.
How old were you?
Oh, like 12, 11 maybe? 10, 11 years old. Well,
It's dedication.
not much older than Brandon. Well, they make these styrofoam coolers. They're little coolers for raising night crawlers. they're like a tan cooler, and you could raise night crawlers, and they have these vents. I remember that was the container I used to haul them in, and I had it wired to the inside where between where your legs go, that opening in the bicycle. I had that wired in, but when I'm pedaling, I'm like all bow-legged because the thing's long ways. So I got my legs out trying to pedal this bike. How no cop ever spotted me, I'll never know. It's like 2 miles from my house in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Did you ever get busted?
Nope, never got caught on those. I mean, I got busted plenty of times, but not with those.
Wow.
Well, and after a while, you feel like you get to know the girl, so you form an attachment to this girl in the magazine. So when your mom busts you, and throws them in the wood stove or whatever, I mean, you're kind of crushed.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Lord.
You lost a special friend.
Oh.
Of course, she's like 25 and I'm in middle school, but
Age doesn't matter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh Lord.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I got to get ready to go to lunch and everything. So we'll see you all tomorrow on Sally's channel.
all right.
Over here.
All right, it's Sally's turn.
Sally's back at it.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Have a good one. Get lots of sales.